they push limits, but they have constraints. They create events, they market events, they medium-sized small business owners, they being our viewers and subscribers. So academically, it's great to go out and see what's possible, but sometimes there are these constraints that are a reality, like the waves, the weather, the size of your boat, your personal limitations. But then there's also the limit of the beliefs of the mind. And that's where I want you to share a little bit about that. Like, how did you I would gather, and these are my words, just destroy limiting beliefs to get to where you needed to go?
The destruction, so that on a good day, you destroy them. On a bad day, you make friends with them. And this is where I try to correct what I think are sometimes misunderstandings with endurance and grit and resilience, because we often imagine that the process of cultivating resilience is one of completely overcoming your fears and silencing all of your doubt. But I don't think, at least in my experience, that's not how it works.
No, I'm very interested.
Your fear.
You pulled me in here because there's a myth there that you're addressing. No?
It's that you're fearless. There is no fear, right? That's absolutely not the case. In my case, I was terrified. Both of my expeditions. First in 2020, when I rode from California to Hawaii, before which I had never been to sea. Wasn't a rower, wasn't a sailor. And when I got in my boat, I was terrified. And then when I completed that expedition and did a second one, you'd think, oh, well, he knows what he's doing. You would have some confidence. I knew what I was signed up for and was even more scared.
Right.
And so it's not about silencing these doubts. It's about taking action with them, acknowledging that the fear, the anxiety, the concern, these have a role to play in making us aware of things we care about, of danger, of risk, of all these important factors, but don't let them stop us from taking intentional action. Just take it with it.
Yeah, and I love that. Be friends with them. On a good day, but be friends with them. It's not only the acknowledgement, like sometimes you hear, whether it's a psychologist or, friends or, acknowledge it's there. There's a voice in your head, but it's not enough just to acknowledge it. You have to kind of inhabit it and live with it and, have it be there and still act. And that's sometimes the challenge where these limiting beliefs can be so consuming.